And we're back. Hello, everyone. We have an owl talking at us. Okay, get this ready. With the trees, you have to ram into them from the side, otherwise they simply do not drop their prize. Fortunately for us, there's only 2 trees with the prize that we actually want. Let you pass. Let this guy come out. Go ahead and get this chest up. 50 rupees. Now we come up here, bomb this wall. And inside we find another piece of heart. Shouldn't have switched my items yet, but whatever. Ah. Okay, now we can switch items. And now that we're done with Dungeon 3, Terran is finally here. Which means we can now get the honeycomb. So while we're headed this way, let's go take care of a few things. So we now have 10 secret seashells, which means we can go get seashell number 11 from the mansion. Go ahead and get the boots out. Hey. So now we're on the other side of the river. Ow. Welcome to Animal Village. We talked to this guy to trade the honeycomb for the pineapple. And now this guy tells us that the walrus is blocking the way to Yarna Desert. Until you actually have that conversation, you cannot bring Marin to the walrus, which means you cannot get into the desert. Anyway, the real reason we went down there now was to activate the warp hole.
I flushed the kitty toilet.
Thank you.
And sprayed up there.
Thank you. So now we come up here, and we come up here, and hello, Crazy Tracy. I do not understand why the price changes like it does. I've seen it as low as 28 and as high as... oh, what's the highest I've seen? As high as 68, I think, I want to say. I've seen it pretty high. So before we go on to do our next objective, we're going to come over here. And we're going to activate a warp hole. This is one of those things where there's really no good time to do this. We'll have to remember that keyhole for later. And now we've added a third warp hole to the collection. So we come back here to Cuckoo Prairie. And we come up here. And we come over here. And we come down here. Ow. Ghost in the face. And push this one down. This one left. This one up. This one right. And this one up to reveal Color Dungeon.
Our colors are never the same. If I am red, he is blue. If he is red, I am blue. What color is my cloth? Red. Don't tell anyone. The Fairy Queen is waiting for you.
Our colors are never the same. If I am red, he is blue. If he is red, I am blue. What color is my cloth? You, sir, are blue. Don't tell anyone. Do you have the powder? If not, you must go back. That's not entirely false. So we come through there. Of course I do it backwards. This is the compass. But while we're here, this wall can be bombed. And you get a lot of rupees for doing so. This room has the owl beak. We just run through this room. We got a key. Now we want to get the magic powder out, and we're going to go ahead and get the feather out as well, because there's something I want to demonstrate. You can only hurt this guy with the magic powder. But if you run out, a fairy will swing by and pour some more for you. Unfortunately, you have to have magic powder before you start the fight, otherwise Otherwise, you're in a lot of trouble. I'd want to say the fairy does not appear if you do not go in with magic powder. And now we've got the Nightmare Key. So now we head back the way we came. More you guys. That chest is still available. And now that room's done. And we get another key. So these springy mats can be bypassed just by picking up a pot. And hey, this guy is called Stonehenox. He's a pain in the butt to fight regularly, so let's not fight him regularly. Two bombs will blast this rock to bits. And you thought I was going to be in trouble when I got here because I didn't have the bow. Well, I kind of still am, actually, because I gotta deal with the boss proper yet. This room contains the map. This is the room we want. Oh, boy. Hey. Let's get rid of this green first, then. And that gets us another key. And this room that I hate so very much. It's not random, but it's easy to screw up, as I have just demonstrated. There's a fairy in one of the pots if you really need one. So we go ahead and switch to the feather. Now, because I don't have the bow and arrow, I cannot cheese this boss the regular way. Which just means I need to get cornered. This boss knocks you back considerably when you hit him. So if you get yourself into a corner behind him, that's optimal. And now for the Fairy Queen. Once you enter this room, you have to talk to the Fairy Queen to leave. Alright, so hear me out. Every 30 kills nets you a piece of power. That's every 30 kills. You have to go 12 kills without getting hurt to get a Guardian Acorn. In my mind, that means that the piece of power is easier to get. And because the power-ups don't stack with your cloth, I may as well just get the blue cloth, and that way I've always got a Guardian Acorn effect, and get the piece of power when I get the 30 kills. So even though I'm doing the same thing Chugga Conroy did, I'm at least trying to justify why I did it, which I need to go back and rewatch his Link's Awakening thing to see if he made the same reasoning. But with that, we're done for the day. I will see y'all next time. And remember, winners don't lose frogs.